Shalom, family, and aloha from Maui, Hawaii. This is your sister ChaYah. That's right. ChaYah the elect is in effect. I see y'all there in the live chat. Shalom, shalom. Shalom there, Brother Chase. Good to see you. Thanks for joining. Sister ChaYah. I see you there, Brother Yosef the elect. Always holding me down. Love you with real love and real respect. Shalom, shalom there. Pursue righteousness, my sister. What's going on in Phoenix besides the hot weather? Man, family, come on in. Let's come on in. Come on in to the live chat, you all. Let's have a conversation about a lot of things going on, a lot of headlines and so forth. Yes, if you're new to my channel, I am Sistah ChaYah on the Melchizedek Network. That's right. This is the Melchizedek Network. The network that's representing for the King of Kings, the true Messiah. The world calls him Jesus Christ. Some you don't know him as Yahushua, Yeshua, Matzah the Lamb. He is the King. That's right. On the throne right now, just not in the physical sense, but he's here in the spiritual. That's right. Can you feel him? He's near. He's near and dear. And he is our Savior. Hallelujah. On this beautiful, it's Sunday. What do we got? July 7th. Man, y'all. Days are just wiping just fast. This month gonna be gone. And we're gonna be in August. And it's just so much is developing. I hope that and I pray that you are enduring to the end. I pray for your strength. I know a lot of people going through right now is here is the patience of the saints. That's right, we can endure. Thank you to the new subscribers on my channel. Thank you. I'm glad you found this channel. Under the description of this particular video, you will find lessons by Sistah ChaYah. You will also find my playlist here. I got lots of material for you all. I got important historical archives, many things that have been hid, a lot of stuff coming out about history and all that. So check those out when you get a chance. Also, for those that are in my live chat, those that are watching my channel, under the channel description, you will see the community tab. I want you to check that out. I usually drop like headlines, things that I see, important stuff, breaking news over on the community tab. So check it out when you get a chance. And since you're in here, go ahead and like my video, like this channel. Go ahead and subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. And also, if you are subscribed to my channel, go inside where it says the about. Hit the notification bell. You got to hit the bell. That way you know when I'm going live. Because y'all know Sistah ChaYah be impromptu. That's what, just like this morning. Because it's still morning here in Maui, Hawaii. I told Brother Yosef, I got to get on. I got to go do Let's Talk. Because I got some topics and things I want to talk about. Things happening. Yes. Shalom there, Brother Durrell. Good to see you. Yes. And Chase said, AKA Brother Eric. So it's good to see you. So, family, a lot developing. First, I want to say my prayers are going out to all of our family, our brothers and sisters that have been affected in the Caribbean with that catastrophic Hurricane Bertha. It's still on the loose. It's still on the loose. As a matter of fact, it's heading towards Texas. And there's all kind of warnings in regards to that. Matter of fact, I'm going to show a clip of one so people can prepare. But man, there is so much devastation in the islands right now. One particular island, Grenada, Union Island, man, devastation. Brother Yosef, man, our hearts went out, broke our hearts. What we saw, people are suffering. They just don't have resources. They're not getting the help to the islands right now. So pray for our brothers and sisters in the Caribbean islands, and continue to pray for all those that are suffering. I mean, here in Maui, Hawaii, there's still so many people without housing as a result of the catastrophic Lahaina fire. There have been fires in New Mexico. And even as I am on this live with you, there's thousands of acres burning right now in California, on top of the hurricane that's on the way to Texas. And I heard a tornado outbreak. Shalom there, Brother Jason. Good to see you. Thanks for coming into Let's Talk. Those in the live chat, if there's something that you would like to share on screen. I have dropped the link because this is Let's Chat. Keep it real. This is the time where we just, we vent. We talk about what's going on that we're seeing, not only just in the news, but what's going on in life in general. Because right now it's a tough time. I've been in my books wondering if you all have been purging yours. And just the more I go into these scriptures and learn this word of the Most High things, I can say prophecy is being fulfilled. I have been enjoying the time that Brother Yosef and I, we've been doing fellowship with other brothers and sisters. We have been in all kind of hidden texts, uncovering things, uncovering history, and it's been so empowering. And it's just been beautiful to come together with like-minded brothers and sisters that are purging these scriptures, these books, because everything ain't in the Bible, okay? And the Bible it's been a lot of little, a lot of things been shifted and moved. It's like this earth is shifting right now. So the Most High is giving us infinite books, infinite knowledge, and it's all coming out. Shalom there to you, my sister Star Faith. Good to see you over here in the live chat on Let's Talk. Keep it real. It's time to keep it real. Brother Durrell said also in Arizona, right? Arizona, the trees left standing, homes, cars, material things burned to a crisp. Brother Durrell, I saw the coverage of some of those fires in Arizona as well as New Mexico. And you know what I'm going to say? It resembled quite a bit the aftermath of Lahaina. Absolutely, it did. It's more happening that meets the eye, people. Everything they say is natural is not natural. So it's a lot going on. Let me get some headlines up because I got some topics and I got videos for these topics. Because I like videos. Absolutely. And I want to show y'all a few things. Good to see you, Brother Horace. Yes, real love, real respect, much love, much respect. Family. Let's start with, as we're talking about these fires, let me get some information about the fires and so forth, because I've been seeing some crazy stuff. Let's see, could I get an update for you all with these fires that are burning? Because I did see this too. Wildfires heating in California. I mean, thousands of people being evacuated. This is a serious situation, you all. Check this out, family. Over here on Let's Talk.
Out west, the heat and dry conditions are helping to fuel hundreds of wildfires that are burning all across California. Shocking video as thousands of people have been forced to flee their homes. ABC's Jacqueline Lee is in Los Angeles with the latest on this. Good morning, Jacqueline.
Rhiannon, good morning to you. Look, wildfires are a huge concern right now. More than 232 wildfires erupting on Thursday alone across the state of California. So let's get to the most pressing wildfires. Let's first start off with the Lake Fire that erupted overnight in Santa Barbara County. That one has already burned more than 4,600 acres. Outside of Fresno, we also have the French Fire. That one spread so rapidly it actually shut down the highway going into Yosemite National Park temporarily. It has reopened. More than 1,000 people were evacuated, and according to CAL FIRE, it burned more than 900 acres, and at the moment, it is only 20% contained. Outside Sacramento, we also have the Thompson Fire. That one has burned more than 3,800 acres, 28,000 people evacuated, and it's injured at least 2 firefighters. Now, of course, when you think about all the factors that lead to these large-scale fires, you have several things. You have the record heat, you have the wind.
Family, are y'all seeing all these fires? This is just California. I mean, thousands of people being evacuated. They got Santa Barbara County. They got Sacramento. It's just so much. It's like all through California. I think it may even be in the hundreds, the amount of fires that are burning currently right now. And then on top of that, they've been talking about the heat, because I know that the West and the Southwest, they're in a heat warning right now. I've been hearing from family and friends, temperatures reaching like 114, 15 degrees, and then they're out there trying to fight these fires. That heat is fueling the fires. Man, lots going on. Lots going on to the point. Has anybody ever seen this? They're calling this check this out, a Taiwan mud volcano. Y'all seen anything like that before? A tornado. It says a Taiwan mud volcano erupts. Mud volcano. That's what's going on. To me, it looks like the earth is on fire. That's what I saw. It's bubbling. That's what I saw. What about y'all in the live chat? That's what it looked like. Yeah, the earth is bubbling. Yeah, it's heating up. The core is heating up. That's what we seeing. That's what we seeing. Let's keep it real. Yeah, fire. Just like the scripture says. That's what we seeing in this earth. Check this out. A little update on the hurricane situation that's going on. Star said, oh, wow. They said the Atlantic is boiling and fires coming up from under the water. Absolutely. And we just saw it right there. We seeing it. Brother Jason said, crazy. You got wildfires and it's like 90 plus degrees at the same time. How about like 110 plus degrees, Brother Jason? Yeah, it's off the charts. Off the charts. That's all I can say. Let's get a quick update. I got a video on this hurricane situation. Texas, y'all on alert. Hope y'all staying aware and prepared because this situation, they talking about tornado outbreak at the same time with these hurricane winds, flooding, the high tides. Man, they talking about the the surf, the tides. What else did they say was a situation? Houston, you on alert because they don't know what this thing is gonna do.
All right, everybody, Sunday, July 7th, 2024, and we are continuing to track Beryl as it approaches the Texas coast, regardless of what this storm looks like right now. This storm, Beryl, will go down in history as one of the most intense, rule-breaking hurricanes we have ever seen. This thing ate dry air like Joe Biden eats ice cream, and it counteracted all the sheer wind that was put in its path. And even though we are looking at about a 65-mile-an-hour storm, we are expecting this thing to double that wind speed before making landfall along the Texas coast. And you can see that right here on the model intensity guidance chart. We have many models now bringing this thing above a Cat 1 back into that Category 2 range, even the possibility of a major Category 3 landfall. All right, and as far as landfall timing, this is an important update. It is looking like landfall will be sometime tonight, not Monday morning. We can see that right here, and we see those H's as in hurricane status. So we know this thing will be at least a hurricane. The category of that hurricane is still unknown. Anything can happen in this small gap of time. We've seen it happen over and over again. Something else we're going to be talking about over the next couple days is the effects it has inland across Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, and then up into the Great Lakes region. This thing is going to be a mess for at least a week after landfall. Now, I'm sure a lot of people agree with me when I already say that people are getting tired of hurricane talk, and we need to understand something, my friends. We are only right here when it comes to hurricane season. We have not even approached the uprising of the peak of hurricane season, which happens in September and October, and then slowly trickles down into the beginning of November. So we need to think about this for a second. A record-breaking, history-making hurricane just took place in the month of July. Something I think we should all be prepared for is what you're seeing on your screen now, because this is what a busy Atlantic Ocean looks like. This was the 2020 Atlantic hurricane season where we had 6 and at one point 7.
Man, he said, we just at the start. September is actually the month where they have the most hurricanes. Can y'all say that this earth is going to be tore up? You seen all them names? Vicky, Pauline, where they get the names for these hurricanes? Anybody in the live chat, anybody watching got the answer? Where do they get these names though? This is what I want to know. But on a serious note, I see catastrophic damage and destruction coming to this earth. If we are just at the beginning of this hurricane season, and then on top of that, we are at, peak hot months, July, August, September. Woo, this is a time for prayer. This is a time to be knowing who your maker is. Yes. Any comments in the live chat, man, about this weather that's going on? Anybody in Texas that's in the live chat? Man, especially Houston, because this situation looks like Houston is gonna feel these effects if they flooding or something, because it might be the rain. Yes. But Jason said hurricane season more like sin season. Yeah. Has anybody else noticed that? The crime is off the charts right now. You know, I'm over here in Hawaii, Brother Joseph and I, but I've been watching just the news from all over the world. And in the mainland USA, the crime is off the charts. I mean, it's so many headlines. Check this situation out. And the popo getting put on blast. Let me find this article. You may have seen this. Check this out, family. I wanted to share this with y'all. Let me find it. There it is. Family of a slain woman. All this crime. I'm telling y'all right now, you better be looking out for yourself, and you better know who your maker is and who really, is your covering and where your help is and your strength in this hour. Because the popo ain't coming to help nobody. This is prime example right here. The fraternal order ain't helping nobody.
She's still breathing. Can we help her?
A woman cries out asking law enforcement not to wait and help a victim found unconscious in a bullet-riddled car in South L.A. The victim later died, and now her family, a civil rights attorney, and local leaders are demanding a full investigation. Witnesses claim a deputy, quote, sat in his patrol car and rendered no aid to help the shooting victim. Deputies later did render aid.
But those lost minutes, loved ones want to know, did they contribute to the death? Today, the LA County Sheriff's Department released a statement. Eyewitness News reporter Rob Hayes has the heart-wrenching details and video.
Cell phone video captured the moments right after a shooting near the intersection of Vermont and the 105 on-ramp.
They still breathing.
A crashed Mercedes, its driver's side window and door bullet-ridden. Inside lay a dying Reginae Morgan. Her shooters, thought to be gang members, gone.
We want her killers caught and brought to justice.
But this video went viral for another reason.
She's still breathing. Can we help her?
Morgan died 2 days later at a local hospital, but was still alive in the car. And even though witnesses say a deputy arrived at the scene within minutes of the shooting, they also say that deputy did nothing to help Morgan.
He was sitting there on the phone. He was saying, yeah, we got a fatality. We're going to probably need a helicopter. So you reporting a fatality that didn't even happen.
Right.
And she could have been saved.
Dion M. Leslie shot this.
I said it. The popo ain't gonna save us. Y'all, it's getting crazy out here, and the crime ain't gonna do nothing but get worser and worser and worser. It ain't gonna be no calling 911. Have you been seeing how much these phone systems and AT&T been having phone outages? 911 been having outages in all kind of states, and we think that we can depend on the popo? That was right on the scene. He was on the scene and didn't help the young woman. He was like, yeah, we got another goner here. Just bring the coroner. This is what's going on out here, family. Comments in the live chat. Just off the charts. I just been looking at all. I got up this morning and was just like, whoa, my head was just like, I mean, you can't do nothing but pray, leave it in the Most High's hands. Try to live your life more fulfilling and just be a better person each day. And watch your back, especially women out here. Women, people being all out late, like this 4th of July. It was so much stuff going on this past 4th of July. All these holidays is what they are. They are not holidays. They is holidays, because every time there is a holiday in America, the crime just skyrockets like by tenfold. That's what's going on every time. Look at this weekend. That situation, I'm sure, happened this weekend. It was another one, too. I had a family doing a whole shootout. They was fussing at each other because of fireworks. The neighbor came out there talking about, y'all need to cut out them fireworks. And he was like, I'm going to bring my fireworks. And that's what happened. Where is that one? Yes. Let me show y'all how they cutting up out here. Fireworks galore. There was so much going on with that. Woman slain. There's so much. What you got in the live chat over there? I see. Right. Brother Jason agreed. He's concurred. Holidays. That's what's actually exactly what they are. Sin fest. every time they have a holiday. That's exactly what is going on out here. Brother Durrell said, as the days of Noah and Lot, the word of God said it. Yes, it did. It said these days was going to be like the days of Noah and Lot, off the chart. It's the wild, wild west out here. Let me see, can I find this particular coverage I was looking at with this shootout going on with the neighbors getting all mad at each other. Yeah, here it is right here. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. Look at these fools. Hold on. There's so much going on. Look at these. Look at how the youngins acting right now, all on 4th of July weekend.
Frustration and disbelief. A gas station in Oakland raided by dozens of robbers. The owner says police are not responding until several hours later.
Things has to be fixed somehow. Things has to be, the citizen of Oakland has to have some security.
Thankfully, no one working in that store was hurt. So far, no arrests have been reported. Good evening on this Friday. I'm Christina Rendon.
And I'm Christian Captain. It all happened early this morning on Hegenberger Road in Oakland. New at 10, KTVU's Amber Lee spoke with the gas station's owner about what happened during that robbery and the changes he now says he wants to see. Right, Amber?
That's right, Christian. The owner tells me he's sharing his story and sharing the surveillance video to let everyone know how bad things have gotten, and he's demanding action. Surveillance video shows a brazen flash mob-style robbery of the 76 gas station mini market on Hagenberger Road in Oakland. It happened early Friday morning around 4 o'clock. Dozens of people ransacked the store. Owner Sam Marday tells me the free-for-all lasted about 40 minutes.
This is the hardest thing you could.
This owner of the store said that this lasted like 40 minutes. Now, I know there are those watching, those in the live chat. Have we ever seen a menace to society situation like this? This is just, it's like, who are raising these young people? I would never even be as bold even to do some stuff like that. And then again, the popo ain't coming. They ain't showing up. Comments in the live chat. Anybody want to come online? Come on screen. You know, have you seen the likes of this? Look at how they was just in the store. Just no house training. Just acting like heathens. That's the word. That's what my nana would say. Heathens. That's what we seeing. And then the Most High saying everything y'all do while y'all over here stealing y'all cigarillos and Doritos. Like, really, what this is just opportunists. We just doing this because everybody else is doing this. And you stealing. Did you ever hear the commandment, thou shalt not steal? You're stealing. Even if it is Snicker bars and cigarillos and Newports, Gatorades, it's a gas station. You should be ashamed of yourselves. Who is raising the young folks, or who, shall I say, is not raising the young folks? It takes a village, family. We got to come together. It's time to unify, because you see our young people, they off the charts. Yes, Sister Star said, shame, shame, shame. We got to come together. It is time to unify as a people. I'm talking about all children of the Most High. Purple, green, black, white, Middle Eastern, vanilla, copper, all that. Yes, it takes a village. That's all. That's like the theme right now, man, Brother Yosef. That's all we've been talking about. It takes a whole village. What else I got? What else I got? This is the stuff on my mind. That's why I said, y'all, it's time to talk. Let's talk. Keep it real with me. Look, wait a minute. And y'all think that it's just America? All over the place. It's off the charts. Look at this situation over here with these thuggalicious bandits. Now, this is a mariachi band over in Mexico. They fighting over their corners because they perform on the street corners, I guess, for coins. And they had a dispute. Look at this. Let me set this one on fire. It's not any sound. When have you seen this? Setting people on fire. They didn't got that mad in the dispute. He got a flamethrower out there because the other guys, I guess, took possession of his corner where he getting his coins at, all down in Mexico, cutting up. Thugger-licious bandits cutting up all over the globe. We are in the hour. Man, no wonder this baby looking like this coming into the world. Look at this baby. This baby like, please don't send me to the second estate.
Organ Nigeria day. If you like, cry from now to tomorrow, you no go anywhere. Now here you day.
That baby like, no, please. I want to go back. I want to go back where I came from. He was like, did you see what they just did to the gas station? Man, look, I sympathize and I empathize with that baby. Get me out of here. Oh my God. That baby, y'all know what? You know what that exactly? Oh, Brother Chase said it, but dehumanized. Dehumanized. That's exactly. That's a good word of the day. Did y'all see that baby? Did he not say, what the? This is exactly what this baby was saying. What the?
Organ Nigeria day. If you like, cry from now.
Oh, poor baby. Man. Like, I gotta come to this mess. Really? Man. Off the charts. Meanwhile, we got dogs setting fires. There's a whole lot going on with fires right now, y'all. That's why I was like, Sistah ChaYah was like, I gotta go live. I gotta go live. That's it. I didn't see over the last few days. I'm seeing fires everywhere. When I seen this dog set the fire to this house, I was like, that's it. That's it. I'm done. Y'all think I can't make this stuff up. A dog set a house on fire. We in the last days.
This video is sponsored by True Gold Republic, the precious metals experts. Talk to one of their experts today about diversifying your portfolio to help assure your future financial security. Find their contact information in the description below and pinned in our first comment. James Kaufman, World News Report today, July 6, 2024. God bless you and yours, no matter where you are in the world. Please subscribe, give us a thumbs up, ring that bell for critical future updates. Family dog sets house on fire. Talk about being in the doghouse. Authorities have released a video of a dog starting a house fire by turning on the stove in the middle of the night. The dog was examining a box on the stove and accidentally turned the stove on. When doing so, the Colorado couple awoke to a high heat alert from their Apple HomePod last week, only to find a fire blazing in their kitchen. Colorado Springs firefighters responded to the fire in the early morning hours of June 26. Investigators discovered the surprising cause of the blaze after reviewing the home security footage. The video shows the couple's curious pup inspecting the stove and accidentally turning it on, which ignited some boxes on top. Fortunately, the owners were able to extinguish the flames and the man was treated for...
Man, Brother Durrell said it. We in the days of Noah. The dog set a house on fire. He up here sniffing, trying to get to some leftovers that they didn't have, trying to get to that doggy bag, and then cut the stove on and set the house on fire. Has anybody ever seen that kind of headline? That's what I'm saying. We are in a critical hour. Yes, that's why I had to go live. Not to mention, if you think that's something, a dog setting the house on fire, wait till you see this one. I'm telling y'all, it's off the charts. What was that? Could it have been a man dog? Right. Could it be a man dog? You know, one of them that's with the fur. Yeah, one of them with the furries. You can't make this stuff up. You think that's something about the dog setting the house on fire, family? No, wait till you see this one coming out of what is this? South Korea. This is the headline that they had the first suicide of a robot. Yeah, they're saying the robot, look at the AI, talking about the robot then committed suicide.
Our last story comes from South Korea. Fun fact, this East Asian country has the highest robot density in the world. There is one robot for every 10 people here. With so many robots around, it has been normalized to form emotional connections with machines, which is why this story has shocked the country. The first robot suicide. That's what it's being called. Robot suicide in South Korea. The robot worked as a civil servant in a city hall. It was found in an unresponsive state by officials. An investigation has now been launched and the city is in mourning. Welcome to Dystopia. Here's our report.
In the Gumi city of South Korea, a civil servant has died by apparent suicide. The locals are mourning the death and the news is making headlines everywhere. Probably because the deceased was no human, but a robot officer who was working for the Gumi City Council. Its apparent death is being called South Korea's first robot suicide. How did it happen? The robot was reportedly circling in one spot. Then it threw itself down a flight of stairs. It was found unresponsive by officials who have begun an investigation over the accident. Media is questioning.
I can't, y'all. We're doing an investigation. They doing an investigation because they done spent like $10 trillion on that robot. That's why. How did it not? How did it malfunction? Our technology is perfect. And then gonna get on here talking about the robot committed suicide. This was going on. This was going on. What y'all got in the live chat? I'm telling y'all, they talking about we got dogs setting fires to the houses, robots throwing themselves down the stairs. Even the robots can't take it here. Man, the animals is upset. The kids is just ransacking 7-Eleven. Animals setting houses on fire because they ain't getting enough to eat. Robots all upset with us and offing themselves. What else? What else we got? What else? I can't, y'all. Oh, it gets worse. Sexy Red. At least somebody told her she was sexy. Anybody see the BET Awards? Spoiler alert, nobody missed anything. You didn't miss anything. You didn't, just debauchery. That's it. That's all you missed. I seen this mess. Oh my goodness. Let me get that. It's a circus. This what's going on, y'all. This is what's going on. Debauchery. Moabitish women. Been doing some studies about that. I'm going to be bringing a lesson about that. Moabitish women. Yeah. Jezebel spirit everywhere on this earth. Look, and then on top of it, they tried to mix like a little bit of a political agenda at the BET Awards. Look at her stage performance here. Yeah, I got it. I guess they're trying to say Sexy Red for president. She might as well be, because the other candidates ain't no better. This is just pure ratchetness, debauchery, ghetto fabulousness. Anybody got any other words in the live chat for this? Any other words? It's Armageddon time. It's just over. The society is just out of control. Anybody got any comment? You see how they tried to set up their little agenda? And what is there a new definition for the word sexy? I thought sexy meant like attractive. Anybody? Maybe we need to Google that. Sexy. Hold on. I'm actually about to Google. Let's see what Google. AI. Let's see what they got to say about what the word sexy is. Because I don't get it. And this young lady is getting coins. Spend them coins now, because they about to run out. It's going down. It's definition. What is the definition for sexy? What? That's what I thought. It said, oh, okay. Yeah, no, sexually attractive or exciting. Yeah, so I guess some people is sexually attracted to that. Sexually aroused. That's what the word sexy means. Oh, okay. That's why they was twerking. Okay. Sexy red. She's trying to sexually arouse young men, women, whatever. Ratchetness. Matter of fact, that's what it should have said. Definition of sexy. Ratchetness, because that's all we seeing. Yes. Sister Ruette said, Jezebel's spirit. Brother Yosef said, shaking my head, the youth is gone. And then, you know what, Brother Yosef? We see the youth, and everybody think that they just all of a sudden just popped up, and they just like this. While we looking at the youth, we seeing a result of our parenting, the generation that's lost. This generational lostness. That's what we need to see. Family, that's what we're seeing. Generations of people that's just been defiant, haven't wanted to follow the laws of the Most High, laws of righteousness. And now we have a generation of just lost beings, lost little souls, don't even know what direction they going in, because we have been misled. Good word. Sensual and devilish. I got some part of a lesson about that. Carnal, sensual, devilish. Absolutely gonna be doing that one soon. Star Faith said, that's right, a generation of monsters, says the word of the Most High. That's what we seeing, family. I mean, that's not even an award show. I mean, that was just, what's the award? Really? Who they giving accolades for? Who can be the worst influence on other people? That's what the BET Awards and all the Grammys and all that. Who has been the worst influence and have affected the world? They might as well call it the carnal awards, you know, the carnal awards, the awards of carnality, because that's what they giving awards out for. Who can be the most carnal? It's just terrible. But hey, you know, this is my opinion. I have a right to my opinion. Those in the live chat, seems like they agree with me. Yes. Brother Jason said the schools, education, churches, absolutely. Families, fathers not being in the children's lives, all these divorces over years, lack of knowing who people are, incarceration system. Don't forget that one. Oh, goodness. From the schools right to the prisons. And then they making money off of it. Wow. Yes, Brother Jason said worst influence awards. Exactly. That's exactly what is going on here. Calling evil good and good evil. Woe to them. That's the good one, Sister Star. Calling evil good and good evil. That's what we got going on here. Everything has been inverted. Just like the enemy likes to do. Yes. He's an angel of light. Let me make it look good. That's what the world's saying. Man, it's terrible out here. What else you got? What else you got, ChaYah? What else is on my mind? Let's talk. Y'all keeping it real today. That's right. Those are some real comments from the live chat. Thank you. Appreciate it, because it's the truth. What else? Can I find a shootout between? Look at this one. Mother that's getting Section 8. Okay, young mama trying to take care of her kids. The house is infested with bats. That's right, I said bats. B-A-T-S. In Section 8, like, well, you just gonna have to deal with that. This is the lack of accountability in the society that we live in. Just ignorance on 10. Ignorance. Look at this one.
Tonight, a horrible situation for a Florissant mother and her children dealing with a family of bats in their home. They called us for help when they couldn't get anyone else to listen to their pleas. And that is tonight's You Paid For It. Here's Elliot.
It's a nightmare for Kimberly Hall and her children, who say they are terrorized in their rent-subsidized Florissant home by a family of bats. but they can't find a way out of this misery.
I have bats, and they're very serious to the point to where we don't know how they're getting into our living quarters, but they're steady getting into our living quarters. My daughter's room is the worst room to the point to where we're taking her to her baby father's house every night to keep my grandbaby safe, because the encounter is we find them in the curtains in here.
They recorded one of the most frightening experiences with the bat family as a bat actually flew around the room, causing panic for everybody. Her son alerted her.
I looked up and the bat just flew over my head and over my mama's head, and I told her to wake up, it's a bat in your room.
But mama, it's a bat flying in the room. And when I took the cover off my head, the bat just swirled right across my head, and I just threw the cover over my head.
Did y'all hear that baby? That baby said, I be trying to sleep in my room and bats flying all in the house. And just because the young mother is getting Section 8 assistance, they like, I'm sorry, we can't help you. You just gotta deal with it. Slumlords just getting over. You're right. Comment is on the live chat. Egypt not gonna help. They just do enough to appease the oppressed. So accurate of the system that we live. And people don't think that America is Egypt. America is Egypt. True. People are like, no, it's in the Middle East. No, America is Egypt. Wake up. Trying to help you. Buy a vow. Trying to help you. I tell y'all, off the charts. Young people can't even go to McDonald's. Remember we used to hang at Mickey D's, but now we know that it's garbage. Yeah, I said it. Look at this. Young people trying to go hang out at Mickey D's. Them days is over. No hanging out, young people. It's over.
An update on the breaking news unfolding in the Bronx, where 2 kids have been shot inside a McDonald's. Eyewitness News reporter Sonia Rincon just got to the scene. So, Sonia, what do we know?
Well, Mike, we've been able to confirm that a 12-year-old boy was shot in the leg and in the back. So a 12-year-old boy was shot twice, and that a 13-year-old boy was shot in the left leg. But I want to show you right now what the crime scene looks like. We do know that those boys were taken to Jacoby Hospital, where they are expected to survive. That's the good news. Right now, you can see detectives going through this McDonald's on White Plains.
An update on the breaking news unfolding in the Bronx, where 2.
Yeah. Put them golden rings together. Those golden arches. Connect them, people. You got the ring of Hasatan. You know him. Little Lucy. Satan. That place ain't been nothing but trouble. All up in our communities. Mickey D's. Garbage. Garbage for years in the community. Now it's at the point where our young people straight up getting slayed. How many people didn't got slayed? I wonder what the numbers is for that, AI. Can you tell me how many people have been slayed in Mickey D's? Yeah. Can we get that statistic? Because I'm sure the number is up there since they've been around. It's a hellhole establishment, and our people need to quit patronizing these places of garbage. That's all they doing is giving us heart disease, high blood pressure, diabetes, and everything else. Yep, Sistah ChaYah said it. Yeah. Yep. Brother Yosef says, shout out to Big Brother Yubi's channel. That's right. For America, that America is Egypt series. Absolutely. It's in the playlist, family. Look at my important historical archives. So y'all can understand we living in Egypt. I know those that follow the scriptures already know what's up, but it's a lot of more of our brothers and sisters need to understand where we at. Brother Chase said, my dad hated MEDs and Hardee's, Wendy's, all of it. He knew what was up. Your dad was a smart man. It's unfortunate that out of our ignorance, a lot of people, we have patronized these places and took our kids, not knowing we was giving them just all this bad food that was giving us all these issues. Yep. 12-year-olds, all the Mickey D's. Yep. What's the star said? This the seed of the beast, seed of Satan, according to the sealed portion and other scriptures. It is the seat, sealed portion and more. It's confirmed. That's where we at. Meanwhile, you know, the celebrities trying to brag about their bags. You know, Check this out. I found this. I'm telling y'all today, I was just over. I was like, we got to talk, people. It's off the charts out here. We need a conversation today. Meanwhile, you know, sisters and brothers breaking their necks for these designer bags. And I saw this fact that it costs $57 in total, really, to make a Dior bag. And people going crazy to buy a $2,800 bag that only costs $57 to make.
For our next story, let me ask you two questions. Do you own a luxury handbag? And do you plan to buy one? Well, then, here's some news for you. Recently, Italian prosecutors investigated the factories of Dior.
That's all I needed to see. $57 is what it costs. And then, you know, these little celebrities and stuff, little Meg Thee Stallion, Cardi B, them be all flossing. That's why that awards, what we say, Brother Jason, it should be the Who Can Be the Baddest Influence Awards. Because they try to floss all these designer bags, have people out here slaying their brothers and sisters for this designer stuff that costs $57 to make. Yeah, let that resonate. And they put the price tag $2,800 on it. This is what's going on. This is an illusion. Wake up. Those watching my channel, Sistah ChaYah trying to help you today. That's why it's keep it real. We've been born into an illusion. The American dream isn't just that. It's a nightmare. That's what it is. People trying to break their backs, working all these hours, doing all kind of debauchery and crime and illegal activities to obtain these designer things that don't have no value. Willing to kill, steal, and destroy one another for things that have no value. You just saw it right there. $57 is what it costs to make a Dior bag. We're going to sell it to y'all for $2,800. We've been born into an illusion, family. An illusion, a delusion, fantasy. It's time to wake up. Materialistic people will fail themselves, trusting in stuff. Absolutely. That's what it's time for us to come out of, our carnality, our materialism. That is just totally what we're in. Totally what we're in. Brother Chase, what was that? Most, I know, don't want to face facts. Yeah. That was a good one. I saw that when I was just like, wow, this is all the stuff I came across in the last 24 hours. Check this scam going out. And you know who is behind this? Yeah, the government. Because who running the driver's license bureaus and so forth? The government, right? City officials, elected officials. Well, I like to say selected. Because let me keep it real. Let me keep it real because that's the show. Nobody is elected. This is not an election system, people. This is a selection. Everything is a selection. Yes, selection. Look at this mess with these. This is a license plates issue. Check this out. Y'all gonna get a kick out of this story right here.
A frustrating mystery has resurfaced in Potawatomi County. 2 years ago, a 6 on Your Side investigation exposed how old Iowa license plates that were turned into the treasurer a decade ago have been caught on speed cameras in New York City.
The most recent happened in April. Tonight, Mike McKnight helps a Crescent couple untangle red tape, which left them with a fine.
These plates were returned in 2012.
It's been 12 years since Vern and Deborah Harness turned in their Iowa license plates that recently showed up on a bumper in New York City.
I've never been to New York City, and I've never had any inkling to go there.
But New York City traffic citations have sure come to them. The NYC Finance Department sent threats of a civil judgment if the couple doesn't pay $300 on 4 speeding tickets since April.
They don't care. They just want us to pay the bills. And if we pay these bills, we're just admitting that there are plates. I'm not going to do that.
The Potawatomi County Treasurer says there are about 40 vehicle owners in the same boat.
These are all New York violations on plates that were turned in by Iowa residents that somehow ended up in New York.
All the New York camera tickets on Iowa plates returned to Potawatomi County in 2012 to 2014. And the treasurer will provide proof of that to New York City officials.
Well, I hope it solves all of them. This is just ridiculous that these people have to go through. And I've contacted everybody.
With a message to look closer at the evidence. The Harnesses say when they turned in those plates 12 years ago, they came off of a pickup like this. But now those same plates have turned up on a white van in New York City. And they say it shouldn't take the world's greatest detective to figure out those plates are on the wrong vehicle.
It seems very simple, but they just are not being helpful at all.
The New York City speed.
Because they don't want to be helpful, ma'am. Did y'all see that? That's just, just a lack of accountability. So license plate that came off vehicles 12 years ago end up in New York and people getting tickets on them. It's a scamming system. The whole system is a scam. I wanted to share. I wish I could have found it. I was looking for the video I saw. Y'all ain't missing nothing. But the shootout between the neighbors over the weekend on the 4th of July. It's just so much. We got to really pray. It's a time for prayer. It's a time to show love to one another. Yeah, Sister Star said it was an inside job. Absolutely, that's what I saw. Scamming, recycling license plates, and taxing people. It's an illusion. That's what we're living in, family. That is what we are living in. Got one or two more stories that I want to share with you all that just, like I said, got my attention. Where the point was, I had to bring them to y'all this morning. This situation with Biden. I ain't even going to talk about the debate. Oh, my goodness. A couple of weeks ago, I already said something about that theater. Man, and wait a minute. Since we're talking about Biden, and I'm going to show y'all this video. They all of a sudden, they like, oh, he's senile. It's time for him to go. We finna sit him down. Sister ChaYah truly believes they're about to put Scamala, I call her Scamala Harris. Oh, yeah, she about to be put on the podium. Yeah, and it's finna get even worse with what's going on out here. Oh, yeah, Scamala they finna put Scamala up front. It's coming. Yeah, because Biden, they said he malfunctioning. We got to sit him down. He's malfunctioning now. Yep, that's why they set him up. That whole debate. See, y'all, everything is theater. This world is a stage. Did y'all see how they set that up? They set that whole thing up with the debate just so he could be looking, you know what I'm saying, like all frail and like something ain't right with him. He's got dementia and all this. Just so the news media, I mean, it wasn't even 24 hours later. They was all like, oh, we need a new president. He got to go. He too old. He can't function. They already had that set up. That was the whole plan. This is all theater. I thought Trump got 34 felonies. I ain't never seen a president just walking around doing debates and it's never happened, right? The president, is he the ex-president or the current president? What is Trump? I'm not sure because all I see is he's straight up VIP. He got VIP treatment no matter where he go, even with his 34 felony counts. Oh, no, that couldn't be a copper color man. Oh, no. 34 counts. He all on tour. Trump on tour, getting money. Man, his fans is going crazy. They sending money all to his charitable sources and so forth. He making more money right now with 34 felonies. Man. It's all a setup, people. It's all stage. Check this out. Young lady met Biden and she was all disappointed. I guess she found out his true colors. I'll play a minute of this. Check this out, family. How Biden was like, totally overlooked this young woman.
Alrighty, before I play this video, so many people out there, especially, black women, older black men, they have said that the parties switched way back when. Democrats and Republicans, they switched. They also said that Joe Biden's not racist. Maybe he was back in the day, but he couldn't be in this day and age because he has the most diverse cabinet in U.S. history. That's what they say. He's also put in more black judges than any other president in U.S. history. That's what they say. But this right here is an example of exactly who President Joe Biden is. Let's check this out. And we are going to have a little commentary as this thing goes. So as you can see here, President Biden is, I think, taking selfies, with some people. We got a, nice young white gentleman there. As you can see, the sister gets overlooked. Look at the look on her face. She gets overlooked. She doesn't look happy. She looks sad. That's so unfortunate because she's there with the Biden-Harris poster. You'll see the Biden-Harris poster. And I don't know what she said or what was said to her. I have no idea. But you see the lady behind, she gets a hug. She taps him. She tapped him on and asked, I guess maybe can I get a photo or a hug or something? I don't know. But right then and there, I think that's when she realized, like,
that was a reality check that young lady got. She figured out they really don't give a damn about us, right up in your face. Yes, he showed you. These officials, if that's what you want to call them, these robotic officials that's been selected, the offspring of the dark ones, whatever they are, artificial intelligence, costume wearers, yeah, they don't give a damn about us. That young lady was looking all disappointed in the face. You right, Brother Chase. She that was a wake-up call. She got the truth that day. As many people watching need to get the truth and understand. This is a selection process. Your vote is not being counted. People just can't get with that. But Sister ChaYah trying to help you today. It's all a facade. It's all a facade. This is my advice. How about we put all our energy into getting into our doctrine, learning the fullness of the gospel, learn the teachings of the true gospel of Yeshua the Christ. That's what we need to be doing in this hour instead of worrying about voting and all those things. Yes, let me be the first person on YouTube to say, no, save your vote. My vote is for the King of Kings. Yes, Christ, Yeshua, Hamashiach. How about that? The King of Kings, the true Messiah, Matzah the Lamb. He got my vote. That's who I'm saving my vote for. And that's what I recommend everybody watching. Save your vote. Go work on your families. Go reconcile with your brother and sister. Make up with family members. See if people doing okay. A lot of people sick right now. Man, folks is sick right now. And we all know why. A lot of people sick. And my condolences. It's been a lot of people passing. Just had a young athlete pass away this weekend. A lot of people leaving out of here. They are saying, and this is the rumors online. I watch alternative media. I get a lot of research from other places. They're saying that 2025 is going to be a massive die-off. That's what they're saying, a massive die-off. Folks are sick. So let's spend our time reconciling with folks, showing people love. How about being compassionate? Seeing if you can help somebody, give somebody some good advice or something. Talk to people. People depressed. They even said, Ray J over there, they said on suicide watch. Yes, Ray J. I wonder what he didn't did and saw over in Hollywood. He on suicide watch. There's a lot of people on suicide watch right now because folks they going through it. A lot of people ain't gonna make it through the things that's coming on this earth, the things that are happening and the things that are coming. A lot of people pray for strength to be able to endure because we're in some tough times. And while you at it, stay away from this Walmart food. Yeah, let me show that. Every other day, it's a recall at this place. Stay away from their misleading marketing. Here it is. They ain't selling no kind of real stuff in this place.
I love wild caught salmon, but you gotta be really careful because even though this is pink salmon, almost always from Alaska, why does it say product of China, processed in China? Because it's actually cheaper to take the wild salmon we catch here in the USA, ship it all the way to China, have them process it, break it down, package, and send it back than doing that here, which is kind of sad, but you also lose the traceability, not ideal. Put this one back, just grab a bag of USA wild salmon and you'll be good to go.
No, ain't none of that stuff real. None of it. None of it is real. Stay away. Y'all know, they say that name Walmart, is inverted. Switch it around. Martial law. We've been bamboozled, is what I'm trying to say. If you got to go there, get your washing powder or some fabric softener, some dishwashing liquid or something. But don't eat that food. It's getting bad out here. I got one more, and this is going to end on a positive note. It's kind of sad, but it's also positive at the same time. It's sad, but it's not sad. It's sad because the young man is now gone, and he left here at a young age. But we all know that death has no sting when you know the truth. And he is gone back to in the presence of the Father. But check this out, y'all. I love to end this on a good note. He was living his life and bringing smiles to people, because that's what we should all be doing. That's charity, bringing loves and smiles. That's what I like about this story. Out of all the stuff that's going on, just a glimpse of hope. Young man just out here bringing smiles and happiness to people every day, and wasn't doing it for the money, just out of the pure enjoyment in his heart. And that's where I'm going to end, on this note right here over in Bakersfield. To this young man, this story here.
Welcome back. His family called him Marquez, but his community knew him as the Little Caesars dancing cowboy.
Now just 47 years old, Marquez Morrison is gone. 17's Robert Price has this salute to a man who dedicated his life to simply making people smile.
Officially, this is the corner of Stockdale Highway and California Avenue. For years, one of the busiest intersections in Bakersfield. Unofficially, for the past 15 years plus, it has been the concrete pulpit of a remarkable man. Now that sidewalk pulpit has gone silent, in a metaphorical sense at least. It still sees 68,000 vehicles per day, but it's a little less cheery. Marquez Morrison, known to many as Priest and to many, many more as the Dancing Cowboy, has passed at the age of 47 after spending fully a third of his life advertising pizza and, more consequently, bringing smiles to the faces of passing drivers.
I love my job. I love my job because there's no other job like it.
His older brother, marketing consultant and podcast host Danny Morrison, said his brother overcame a traumatic brain injury, suffered in a car wreck as a 6-year-old, and in his adult years, a period of homelessness, to do what he really wanted to do for somewhere between 15 and 20 years, right there in that same southwest corner of Bakersfield, about 100 yards from the Little Caesars pizza takeout restaurant that employed him. Smiling, waving, dancing, almost non-stop, come heat, cold, wind, or rain, sometimes pausing only to help someone get across the street.
My brother really believed in doing what he wanted to do to make people happy. Even if he suffered financially for it, even if he suffered physically for it. My brother did what he wanted to do, which is, through the works of God, making people smile on a daily basis on those Bakersfield streets, on that corner of Stockdale and California.
And people noticed. The word iconic is overused, but no one could have been surprised when he turned up in a promotional board game, Bakersfieldopoly, as a game piece.
That's a beautiful story. Yes, rest in paradise, our brother. Yes, because that's right, death has no sting. We all know that. There's no power in death. Yes, we're living souls. There's no such thing. We just go on to the next leg of our journey. There's more to this. And so that's where I'm going to end this Keep It Real, Let's Talk today for this Sunday, July 7th, family. Man, what a beautiful brother. And look at the comments that his brother said about him. He was bringing smiles to people. He wasn't making a whole lot of money out there doing his little dance and saying, come on in here and get some Little Caesars pizza. But it fulfilled him each day. He found happiness and joy in it. And that's what we got to find. Even with all this crazy stuff that's going on, we got to find some joy, some love, some peace, some happiness within the midst of this storm. And so that's where Sister ChaYah is going to end today with Let's Talk. I love you all for joining me, family. Man, that's right. There's some things happening. There's some beautiful people. There's some beautiful people. Not everybody is into this debauchery that's going on. Y'all have a good rest of your day, family. And I will see y'all soon. Real love, real respect. Shalom to all those in the live chat. Subscribe and like, family. and pray for all.